Okay, I'll be reading. I think I ended up on 10 too, so I'll just start from 10. I think it is visible, okay. Then Jehovah said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, and I may show those signs of mine in the midst of them, and that you may recount in the hearing of your son and your grandsons how I made a mockery of Egypt, and recount my signs which I have done amongst them, that you may know that I am Jehovah." What happened last one? Am I in the right one? Exodus, right? But here in the number 9. Rain, thunder ceased. Okay, so it's rain and thunder. I remember now. Okay. And Moses and Aaron came to Pharaoh and said to him, "Thus says Jehovah, the God of the Hebrews, how long will you refuse to humble yourself before me? Let the people go, that they may serve me. If you refuse to let the people go, then tomorrow I'm going to bring swarming locusts into your territory, and they will cover the surface of the land, so that no one will be able to see the land, and they will eat the rest of the." I remember that. Says house of Egypt, then something that neither your farmers nor your fathers have seen since they came to this land, yeah. And Pharaoh's servant said to him, "How long shall this man be a snare to us?" What the fuck is a snare? Like a nuisance? A trap for catching birds, a length of wire. Let the man go, that they may serve Jehovah their God. Did you not realize that Egypt is destroyed? So Moses and Aaron were brought back to Pharaoh, and he said to them, "Go serve Jehovah with your God." "But who exactly are going?" And Moses said, "We will go with our young and with our old. We will go with our sons and with our daughters, with our flocks and with our herds, for we must hold Jehovah's feast." What? Birds? What? Flocks. God bless. And he said to them, "Let Jehovah indeed be with you, if you ever let go with your little ones as well. See here, you are up to some evil." Oh, okay. No. And he said to them, "Let Jehovah indeed be with you. So, no, go now, but the men only, and serve Jehovah, since this is what you are requesting." And they were driven out for Pharaoh's presence. And Jehovah said to Moses, "Stretch your hand over the land of Egypt for the swarming locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt and eat all the vegetation of the land, all that the hail has left." So Moses stretched forth his staff over the land of Egypt, and Jehovah drove the east wind upon the land, and all day, all the day and night. And when it was morning, the east wind had brought the swarming locusts, and the swarming locusts went up over the land of Egypt and settled the territory of Egypt in great mass. Before them, there had never been so many swarming locusts as they, nor after them will there ever be so many. And they covered the surface of the whole land, so that the land was darkened. Are there dark locusts? Dark locusts? I don't know. I guess they are. Or by darker it means like nothing is seeable. Okay. And they ate all the vegetation, which is like what? What is PCA? All the vegetation of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left, and nothing green remained on the trees or among the vegetation of the field throughout all the lands of Egypt. Then Pharaoh hurriedly called for Moses and said, I have sinned against Jehovah your God and against you. Now therefore please forgive my sin just this once, and entreat Jehovah your God that he would only remove this death from me. And he went out for Pharaoh and threatened Jehovah. Jehovah changed the wind into a very strong west wind, and he took up the 7 locusts and drove them into the Red Sea. Not one locust was left in the territory of Egypt, but Jehovah hardened Pharaoh's heart, as he did not let the children of Israel. What's happening? I don't understand it. So, God wants the children of God, like the Jews, to do something with something. He wants them to go away and to pray or something. At the same time, he deliberately hardens the Pharaoh's heart. At the same time, he is doing miracles to fuck with Egypt. What is this fucking triangle? This is very arrogant, man. Then Jehovah said to Moses, stretch out your hand towards heaven, and there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even a darkness that can be felt. And Moses stretched out his hand to heaven, and there was thick darkness throughout all the land of Egypt for 3 days. They could not see another, nor did anyone rise up from his place for 3 days, but all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. And Pharaoh called Moses and go, serve Jehovah, only let your flocks and your herds be detained, your little ones may go with you. And Moses said, you must let us have sacrifice and burnt offerings, so that we may sacrifice to Jehovah our God. So cattle. Okay, I thought I fucked up. I'm still at the Old Testament. Okay, I thought I fucked up somehow. Burnt offerings, so that my sacrifice to Jehovah God. So our cattle must go with us. Not a hoof must be left behind, for we must take some of them to serve Jehovah our God. And we do not know with what we must serve Jehovah until we go there. But Jehovah hardened. Come on, bro. Hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he was not willing to let them go. Is the what? Why? Jehovah, do you just don't like Egypt, man? What's happening? Do you want to get your job done? And Pharaoh said to him, get away from me. Be sure that you do not see my face again. From on to the day you see my face, you shall die. From on the day you see my face, you shall die. And Moses said his spawn collected, I'll never see your face. Okay. Oh, this is a short fucking chapter. Then Jehovah said to Moses, one more plague will we bring upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. After that, he will let you go from there. When he lets you go, he will surely drive you out from here. Oh, I think I know this, man. It's like they tell the Jews to have something in front of their houses, and the angels come down with the plagues, right? And they kill everyone. Like, do the plague to all the houses except the ones where the Jews know what to put in front. Completely. Speak now in the hearing of the people. Each man is asked the neighbor of each woman of the neighbor for articles, silver and articles of gold. Yes, gold. And Jehovah gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt. Why what? Hearing of the people, very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servant, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, thus said Jehovah, about midnight I will go into the land, into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, for the firstborn of Pharaoh who sit upon his throne, the firstborn female slave who is behind the millstones, and all the firstborn of cattle. And there shall be a great cry throughout the land of Egypt, such as none have been. No, not been or ever will be again. Okay. But a dog shall not bark any children of Israel at a man or beast, that you may know what Jehovah makes a distinction between the Egyptian and the Israel. But the dog shall not bark at any of children of the servants of yours shall come down to me unbound and saying, get out, you and your people who follow you. And after that I'll go out. And he went out of Pharaoh in hot anger. Get out, you and your people who follow you. Then Jehovah said to Moses, Pharaoh will not listen to you in order that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. Eleven 7. I'll stretch wonders. Okay, these wonders. Okay, 11. Wait, just see how bigger. Oh, that shit's shorter. A broad book. Who wrote that? Whoever wrote that book. Jesus fucking Christ, man. So long. But get out, you. And Jehovah said, Moses does not listen to you. My wonders. Thus Moses and Aaron did all the wonders before Pharaoh, but Jehovah hardened Pharaoh's heart, and thus he don't let the children of Israel go out. His son was. Now, bro. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, the month will be the beginning of months for you. It shall be the first of the months of the year to you. Speak to all the assembly of Israel, saying, on the 10th of this month each man shall take a lamb, according to the Pharaoh's house, a lamb for a household. And if the household is too small for a lamb, then he and his neighbor next to his house shall take one according to the number of persons in the houses. According to each man sitting, you shall make your count for the lamb. Let me do it. Oh, bro, I thought it says beer. It's deer. I just go share. It's just rabbit hole. I'll keep reading. Beginning warrior. Speak to all the assembly of Israel, saying, on the 10th of this month each man shall take a lamb. Okay, yes. Neighbors will take per the house according to each man sitting. You shall make your count for the lamb. The lamb shall be without blemish, a year old male. You may take it from the sheep or from the goats. It's blemish. It's year old. And shall keep it until the 14th day of the month. Then the whole congregation of the assembly of Israel shall kill it at twilight. And they shall take some of the blood and put it into doorposts and on the lintel of. What is lintel? Ah. What? Of the house in which way you eat it, in which they eat it, and they shall eat the flesh at night, roasted with fire, and they shall eat it with unleavened bread with bitter herbs. What is unleavened? There's so many unknown words in this fucking Bible, man. Do not eat any of it raw or boiled at all with water, but roasted with fire. Its head with its legs and with its inward parts. And ye shall not let any of it remain until the morning, but any of it that remains until the morning you shall burn with fire. And this is how you shall eat it, with your loins girded. What is loin, man? A part of the body, okay. Spine. Okay, part of the body. with your loins girded. What is girded, man? Prepare yourself for difficult. So for the you're ready for work. Your sandals on your feet, and you shall your staff in your hand, and you shall eat it in Hasso. It is Jehovah's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt on that night, and will strike all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, blood and my knees, also against all the gods of Egypt. I will execute judgments. I am Jehovah. And the blood shall be a sign for you upon the houses you are, and when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and there will no plague upon you to destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt. I knew it. The blood was a sign. And this day will be a memorial for you, and you shall keep it as a feast to Jehovah. Throughout the generations, as a perpetual statute, you shall keep it as a feast. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall remove leaven out of your houses. For whoever eats anything leavened from the first day of 7 days, that person shall be cut off from Israel. And on the first day you shall have a holy convocation, and on the 7th day a holy convocation. What? What is a holy convocation? No work at all shall be done on them except to prepare what everyone will eat. That alone will be done by you. And you shall keep the feast of unleavened bread, for this very day I have brought your armies out of Egypt. Therefore you shall keep this day throughout your generation as a perpetual statute. In the first month of the 14th day of the month in the evening. First month at the 14th day of the month in the evening you shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month in the evening. For 7 days no leaven shall be found in your house. For your eats that shall be cut from our table of Israel. We already have that. What? Am I sped? Am I stupid? It's 1815. Why do we? Wherever a sojourner or a native. What is a sojourner? Why are we repeating the same fucking thing twice, man? A temporary resident or native to the land. You shall eat nothing leavened, and your dwelling pieces shall eat unleavened bread. Stop with the leaven, man, we understand. Then Moses called for the leaders of Israel and said to them, draw and take lambs according to your families and slaughter the Passover, and you should take a bunch of hyssop. What the fuck is hyssop? How do you pronounce that shit?
Hyssop.
A small bushy aromatic plant of the mint family, bitter leaves, wicks used to spark ancient Jewish rites of purification. Okay. So it's a fucking Jew. It's a fucking Jew fucking Jew herb. Okay. Dip it in the blood, and shall apply some of your blood that is on the basin to the intel and the 2 doorsteps. Bro, that's unsanitary. It will be all sticky. And none of you shall go outside the entrance of the house in the morning. For Jehovah will pass through to smite the divisions, and when he sees the blood upon the intel and on the doorsteps, Jehovah will pass over the edges. They will not allow the destroyer to come into your house and smite you. And Jehovah shall observe the matter, a statute for you and your sons in perpetuity. Perpetuity. What the fuck? So many unknown words.
Perpetuity.
Lasting forever. And when you Come to the land which Jehovah will give you, as he has promised, you shall observe the service. And when your children say to you, what do you mean by the service? You shall say, it is a Passover sacrifice to Jehovah who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, and he smote. That's funny, smote. Funny past tense of smite. He smote. Isn't it smited? Wait. So the past tense of smite is frequently used to strike. So smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses, and the people bowed and worshipped, and the children of Israel went and they saw, just as Jehovah has committed Moses and Aaron, so they did. And at midnight Jehovah struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, for the firstborn of Aaron, who sat on the throne, to the firstborn of the captive who was in Egypt, and not the firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh arose in the night, he and his servants and all Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt. Of course there was fucking genocide. For there was no house where there was not someone dead, and he called for Moses in the night and said, Rise up, go out from the midst of my people, both of you and the children of Israel, go serve Jehovah as you have said, take both your flocks and your herds, as you have said, and go and bless me also. And the Egyptians urged the people on, so as to hasten the departure of the land, so they said, all of us will be dead, and the people took their dough before it was leavened, because what does leavened mean? A bread made with yeast. Wait, so leavened is bread made with yeast. What? Unleavened is without yeast. Ah, wait, what? Okay. Why do they have leavened bread in their house? Ah, maybe they just wait. Jehovah asked them to do the feast with unleavened bread, and when they went to leaven the bread, because they thought they were going to be leaving, so they want to leaven the bread, they were in the hurry, so they unleavened. Okay, makes sense. And the means midnight. The firstborn of Aaron sat at the throne from firstborn cattle until the firstborn of cattle, okay. The kneading bowls bound in the clothes. All the people took their dough before it was leavened in several words. What? Their kneading bowls being bound up, their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they asked the Egyptians for articles of silver and gold and clothing, and Jehovah gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so they did not let them have what they asked. Thus they plundered the Egyptians. What? According to the Egyptians, and Jehovah gave the people, and so the Egyptians get that they plundered. What the fuck does plundered mean in that? What does plundered mean in that fucking scenario? Fuck off. Plundered. Steal goods from. Steal goods. Make material from the own's purpose. take illegally. Wait, so they just nicked it? Okay, so and the children of Israel journeyed from Rames to Sukkot, about 600,000 men on foot. Wait, 600,000 men on foot besides the children. How do you organize 600,000 people to leave? How do you organize that shit? 600,000. Holy shit, 600,000 people. Besides children, and the mixed multitude went up also with them, as well as flocks of herds, a very large number of livestock. And they baked the dough which they brought out of Egypt into unleavened cakes, for it did not being leavened, because they were driven out of Egypt and they could not delay, nor had they prepared for themselves any provisions. Now, the time of sojourning, so many different words, man. Of the Israel, what is sojourning? Stay so temporary, okay. Over the 30,000, the was 430 years. So you just went there. The Pharaoh have good favor with the lad who died before, and you stayed for a bit for 430 years. For like what? 4 generations and a half. At the time of 430 years, on that very day, all the armies of Jehovah went out from the land of Egypt. It was for Jehovah a night of watching to bring them out of the land of Egypt. That same night is a night of watching to Jehovah for the children of Israel throughout their generation. And Jehovah said to Moses and Aaron, "This is the statute of the Passover, no foreign shall eat of it. However, any man's servant who is brought for silver, when you have circumcised him, then he shall eat. A sojourner and a hired servant shall not eat of it. It shall be eaten in one house. You shall not take any of the flesh outside the house, nor shall you sneak any of its bones." What? What is statue of Passover? What is just statue? A carved figure. Okay. Shall we do it? Okay, yes, there is something. With a stranger sojourns with you, and we observe the Passover of the Jehovah. Let all his males be circumcised, and let him come near to observe it, and he will be like one who is native to the land, but no circumcised person shall eat of it. One law shall be set for the native and for the stranger who sojourns among you. All the children of Israel did so, just as Jehovah commanded Moses and Aaron, so they did. And on the very day Jehovah brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. And then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, what is sanctify? How many new words are there? Like sanctuary? Like set apart, declare holy. Okay. May out the firstborn. Where opens the womb amongst the children of Israel, both man and beast is mine. And Moses said to the people, remember this day of which you came out from Egypt, from the safe house, for the... Gotta go get something to eat. Be back. Alright, ladies. No good food. If I have to get food, I'll have to prepare it, and there's gonna be soon, so fuck it, you know. You know what I mean, bro? Sacrifice, be sanctified, and Moses said to his people, remember the day of which you came to Egypt, the safe house, which is from the safe house, for my strength For by strength of hand Jehovah brought you from this place, and nothing leavened shall be eaten. And on this day of the month Abib, you're going out. Abib. Habibi. Why does Habibi come from here? What does Abib mean in Arabic? You're going out. For Bib, you're going out. What's Bib? Whatever. And when Jehovah brings you into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites.
You are looking at Julian. Looking at how to pronounce these names, as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing names from the Bible that many get wrong, so make sure to stay tuned
Come on,
to
bro.
the channel. How do you say it? Jebusites.
Obviously there's an lie there. Which he swore to your fathers to give you, and land flowing with milk, wheat, and honey. You shall observe this service this month. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, and on the 7th day it shall be a feast to Jehovah. Unleavened bread shall be eaten throughout the 7 days, and nothing leavened shall be eaten with you, shall be seen with you. Nor shall any leaven be seen with you in all your territory. And you shall tell your son in that day, saying, it is because what Jehovah did for me when I came out of Egypt. And it shall be a sign to you upon your land, and for a memorial between your eyes, that the law of Jehovah may be in your mouth. For what a mighty hand Jehovah brought you out of Egypt. You shall therefore keep this institute at its appointed time from year to year. And when Jehovah brings you into the land of Canaanites, as he swore to you and to your fathers, and gives it to you, you shall set apart to Jehovah everything that opens the womb, at the first offspring of every beast which is yours, the male shall be Jehovah's. And every first offspring of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. And if you don't redeem it, you shall break its neck. Every firstborn male among your sons you shall redeem. And when your sons ask you in time to come, saying, what is this? You shall say to him, by strength of hand Jehovah brought us out from Egypt, from the slave house. And when Pharaoh hardened himself against letting us go, Pharaoh didn't harden himself. God hardened the Pharaoh. And I let him go. Jehovah swore all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beast. Therefore, okay. I have to check this. Why did Jehovah harden the... Come on, bro. Fucking websites, man. Why does every Bible website choke and die? Holy good shit. Is there a storm outside? Fuck me. Come on. That's good and all, but I understand that the Pharaoh is a cunt, right? I'm not saying that putting male babies into the river and letting them be is good, right? I'm not saying it's good. That's like genocide. But come on, man. If you harden his heart, he's not gonna do the thing you want to do. So you're gonna harden his heart. Is this a cycle circle jerking? until you fuck his whole country and doesn't have any choice. Like, imagine he fucking hardened his heart again. What's the point? Is it some kind of revelation? I don't understand, man. Where your mouth opens the womb. Whatever, I'll keep it in there for I'm the one who sacrificed to Jehovah. Or the firstborn sons. So Jehovah gave a male that opens the womb. And now the firstborn of my sons, blah blah blah. Of my sons I redeem. So it to be a sign upon your hand and as frontlet between your eyes. For my strength of hand Jehovah brought us out of Egypt. And when Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, perhaps the people will change their minds when they see the war and will return to Egypt. Thus God let the people okay. Thus God led the people around by the way of the wilderness to the Red Sea. Okay, I see. The Red Sea. And the children of Israel went up arrayed for battle out of the land of Egypt, and Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, but for Joseph has made the children of Israel solemnly swear. What is solemnly, bro? What are those fucking words, man? In a form with that manner with deep sincerity. Okay. Thanks, saying God will surely visit you, and you shall bring my bones up from here with you. And they journeyed from Sukkot and encamped in Etham on the edge of the wilderness. And Jehovah who went before them by day in a pillar of cloud, to lead them on the way by night in a pillar of fire, to give them light, that they might go by day and by night. Neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of fire by night departed from before the people. Mate, what's happening here? I was gonna say something bad. I can't say that, but like, what the fuck's happening here? This dude, bro, this Jehovah guy. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. The plot is thickening. The plot is fucking thickening. I read 4 chapters today. If I read 3 or 4 chapters a day, I'll be finished in like 2 years, probably. God bless. This is the video.